If you weren't scared, what would you do?
That's a really good question, and one I've actually been contemplating a lot.
Really good question.
If I wasn't scared, what would I do?
That's a very good question.
Fear is something that's held both of us back in the past. Today we want to walk around and ask people what they would do if they weren't scared.
The number one thing that I would do is have a lot more time in my brain to do everything else that I need to do.
Succeed. Yeah. I think everyone has the capability of succeeding. Yet often we're drawn back from our own fears, aren't we?
So I would say I'd have a better chance of getting out of my own way.
Travel more, go see more places, travel on my own. It's probably something I'm scared to do, but I like to do.
Maybe jump out of a plane.
Skydive.
Potentially.
Is that with like a parachute or without?
With a parachute.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Maybe it's a little bit different, but I would tell everything exactly what I want to anyone.
So we wouldn't care what they thought or anything.
Exactly.
They do the thing where you
Do the
like,
thing when we
go
said
to the airport.
go to the airport.
So we
yeah.
agreed that we would go to the airport
And just buy a random flight, like just kind of go like eeny, meeny, miny, that one,
See what's
and
on
just
the
go
departure
anywhere without having booked anything, without having planned anything. That would be nice.
Probably move overseas somewhere and just, yeah.
Go my mother.
Go and give your mother a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would just do whatever comes up in my mind, not care about anything or anyone.
Yeah.
What other people think or what?
Yeah.
Definitely fear is something that holds a lot of people back. I think it's sometimes difficult to pinpoint what that fear is or where it comes from. But I guess although I say the action of jumping out of the plane, I guess the feeling behind it is the one of feeling free. Or the emotion of feeling free. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess career-wise you can always aim to do more, to kind of be a bit better, to kind of go for jobs that you wouldn't necessarily think you can do.
You can do anything you want. Yeah, often you see these hurdles, and you see these hurdles as something, and you try and avoid these hurdles rather than going for it. And it's that conflict between the mind. It's like, do you choose something which is easy, or do you choose the struggle? And if you choose the struggle, chances are you will go on to succeed.
What's something that fear has been holding you back from achieving or doing?
Gosh, so many things. There's probably sleeping well, being present in my everyday life, learning in an efficient manner, probably make more mistakes than you otherwise would if you were thoughtful and in the moment.
It stopped me from changing jobs. It stopped me from possibly sharing my feelings with people more openly. The fear that they would reject what you had to say. The emotional fear.
To be unsure of yourself. That's more what would hold you back, wouldn't it? Well, have you? Have you had the fear of anything something that's held you back? Yeah, more unsure things would hold me back. Have you? Well, yeah, probably, yes. Well, who hasn't in life?
Imagine if you're the head of a family and you know you've got kids, you've got a mortgage, you've got a significant other, and you've got to maintain all that, and we've got Brexit, we've got a president of the United States that clearly is unsettling everybody. So even beyond the everyday pressures of job and social pressures and all that, now like the very foundation of what we all do, you know, our governments and our countries and where we live is questioned. So we're all rattled to the core. We all have to try to just So for my part, even though I'm rattled myself, I'm trying to be the calm person.
Do you think like having a little bit of fear is actually quite a good thing? Like, do you not? Like when you're scared, it's good to do stuff that scares you. I think it helps you like build yourself as a person.
No, I think that's right. I think you're right. I mean, in all fairness, like everyone who has to overcome any hurdle, and going back to like any success story that's ever happened, anytime you read a book of any success story, it's never, okay, this person, they woke up and then they end up being a millionaire. You just look for that small glimmer of hope and then you just hold on to that because that's all you've got.